Hello, wonderful, beautiful people. Um, I have not uploaded in a little bit. Cause to be honest, I didn't feel like it. So, uh, I think. Oh, but one of my friends asked me to make a video because he like watching them on the way to college, and honestly, I need something else to fill up my time. I've been reading. Um, I really enjoy reading lately. Uh, so that's something else I picked up, but it's still not enough to fill up every space and time. You know what I mean? Because it's just like I get bored of it after like I can read for hours, but it gets to a point where like I don't you can't do the same thing for like 4 hours and still have fun most of the time. I mean sometimes you can't. I don't know. I need something else to do. That being said, um I wanted to make a video today, and I think I want to make a video just something to talk about um insecurity. And um ironically enough, um this has nothing to do with insecurity, but I am taking a path on my walk I've never walked before, which I think is pretty cool. Because it's winter, or it's not winter, it's autumn. It's getting very cold. And the last time it was cold, life was very different for me. And it is very different now. Uh, which is really cool, I think. Even though, I don't know, some crazy shit happened, but shit happens. I look like a skinwalker because I'm so dark. That's life. Not being the skinwalker, I'm talking about life changing. Um, but yeah, I'm making a video about insecurity. I think it's weird that I'm just holding my phone walking on the street, but then I realized like nobody really gives a shit what you're doing. There's people out here where I live, and if you're watching this video, you know where I live. Like just people out here on Fent, like walking down the sidewalk, talking to themselves. This is not the weirdest thing I could be doing. Not even close. Um, but yeah, insecurity. Um, I don't know what I wanted to talk about exactly. But I think I could. That looks really cool. I'm just gonna walk in there. Um, I think it's a new neighborhood they're building or something. I don't know. But I guess I could start with saying like stuff I'm insecure about myself. So things I've been insecure about. Oh, that's really creepy. About my whole life. Things I'm insecure about. One of them is like height, because I've never been, very tall. But people tell me, and the thing about insecurities is a lot of the time they tend to be very, very irrational. Because none of that stuff really matters. I mean, we live in a ball of water and rock, like in the middle of fucking nowhere, with a fucking bowl of fire in the sky. Like none of this shit matters, bro. But like in a good way. I mean, like in a good way. Like, cause who cares that I'm not tall? But I'm just making a video about it. So height is something I've always been insecure about because I just felt like um, and a lot of these tie into like me not feeling masculine enough. I've always struggled with feeling masculine, um, which is weird to say out loud, but that's something I've always struggled with. And so, I don't know, not being the tallest in the room, has always struck a chord in me that I could never. It was always quite dissonant. Um, Another thing is like my musculature is very. I'm not super muscular. I mean, I know it's something that I can work on. And I guess obviously I'm not insecure enough about it because I don't want to work on it, or I do kind of. I don't know, but yeah, my musculature is something I've always been insecure about because I'm not like skinny, but sometimes I feel real skinny, and I don't like that you can see my collarbones. I mean, I've been told that that's actually not a undesirable trait, but it feels that way. I think because I've had a few instances back in school where someone would be like, "Oh my God, I can see your collarbone," and I was just like, I guess that took a I had really low self-esteem back then. Um, as we all did, I'm sure. And having people say shit like, "Oh my God, I can see your collarbone," didn't help at all. But I don't know. I mean, I've heard that it's nice. Some people have said, "No, no, it looks good," but I don't know. I don't know. But again, it's irrational. Insecurities are irrational most of the time, and that's why I don't know. Because none of it matters, really. But something else I'm insecure about is I just have a condition where I can't breathe through my nose um, very well. So I sound a little like, what's the word? Congested. Except it's all the time, and it really sucks because again, it ties into masculinity. Like I don't feel like my voice is deep enough for. I can't really talk very loudly at all actually. I mean, I can make some like funny ass sounds because of it, but so I guess that's cool. But I can't talk very loud, or my voice isn't super deep, as deep as it could be, I think. And that's always bothered me because there's really nothing I can do about it until I can get surgery. But I learned to live with it. It's it's as you learn to live with all insecurities, they're just you just you just have to, and you end up doing it because you have to. And that sounds a little bad initially, especially when you're still insecure about something. But once you get to that stage, you just have to learn to live with it, and you end up living with it because you have to. I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Um, I'm in slight dire need of a haircut, but I'm just waiting until like um I can. I'm not in a rush. I don't need to be. But um I don't know what to talk about. Oh, I'm talking about security. Duh. Um but I don't know. You needn't be ashamed of your physical attributes, as your mental ones are far more versatile and honestly impressive. Uh, but what else am I insecure about myself? Um, I don't. Sometimes I just feel like I'm not funny. I don't know why. I don't know where that comes from because I've been told I am, but I don't know. But I think that's just like a minor one. That one's not very big for me. Um, oh, I feel I all these I wonder why this is. I should figure this out actually, because I haven't thought about it this extensively, but or I've never thought about the why. Like, I wonder why I don't feel like masculine. Like, I wonder why that is. Um, I gotta think about that some more. But I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Um, I am typically I think the thought I just lost what I was gonna say. But I like oh, all my insecurities tie into my masculinity, and well, another one is that I just feel like I'm now. Uh, a lot of the times I forget, or I feel crazy, and I'm quick to assume that I am crazy, and that people don't really get where I'm coming from. But I think I've been trying to emulate that more in conversation. That people tend to understand you a lot more than they think you would. But on the other side of the coin, people really, really tend to just completely view you from the most incorrect angle possible. But sometimes people get you more than you think they would. And holy shit, it's dark over here. I don't know. Do I want to walk over here? Whatever. You guys can't see me. That kind of blows. But yeah. Sometimes I gotta remember that I'm not as crazy as I think. But another insecurity about mine is that, and I don't know. I feel like I talked about insecurities that don't matter, but the hardest ones to deal with are the ones that aren't. Um, what do you call it? That aren't superficial. Those are the hardest insecurities to deal with. For me, an insecurity that I believe isn't superficial is I'm just kind of a, especially, I mean, just in general, but especially when it comes to um relationships and things like that. And I wouldn't even say solely romantic ones. Just I guess yeah, just in general, I tend to be very emotionally volatile, and I mean I'm doing much better on it now, but you know, as I'm sure you know if you know me, just before I was aware that I could get a handle on it, you know what I mean? Like, cause I just would get stuck in this loop where I thought that shit was unchangeable and it's just the way I am. I mean, I'm doing way better about it now. Um, but yeah, being an emotionally volatile, sensitive person. I mean, I have what you call it, and this isn't an excuse. It's more so an explanation. I do have BPD, so and it really helps when you think about sort of like these mental afflictions is they're not something that can't be changed about you. It's just um, a brain pattern that has been observed in many other people, and it's used as a label so that you can get proper help for it. It's not like a, oh, this is what's wrong with you and that's the end of the story. It is simply a label to be able to give you immediate resources that have been proven to work. But I would think of it. Ooh, that's a really cool path. I would think of it as a. Before I learned more about myself, I thought of it as just a fucking plague on my person, an attack on my being. And so I would just I just was like, well, this is the way I am, so you know, fuck you. Um, but I think that it's once I'm like, and this is the hardest part is realizing that you can do something about it, realizing that you don't have to sit in your struggle and your insecurity is the worst part, because then it's like, oh well, I'm just a dick, or like, oh, I've just been doing doing bullshit this whole time when I could have been out of it. And that's the hardest part is you have to pull yourself out of that. Like no one can do that because it's oh, what the fuck is happening over here? That's fucking terrifying. um I don't really care. But like that's the hardest part is realizing that you can pull yourself out of it. Like you can get through the struggle and you have to, and it has to be you that pulls yourself out of the ditch. No one else can do it because any attempt to drag you out of that hole is met with resistance because you don't, when you really think about it, you really don't want to be out of the hole. I mean, it's easy being in the dark, you know what I'm saying? You get to fucking cry about your shit. You get to, you know, that's really cool. You get to hurt those who try to help you. You don't have to do anything. You get to just sit in there and this is the way I am, and you know, sucks to whoever is trying to help me. Um, but once you realize you can do something about it, um, it's hard. And I think a lot of people like me with the same type of, oh, that's the cool. This sprinkler is shooting at a fence and it's making the most horrifying noise I've ever heard in my life. But oh, I gotta get out of the range. Okay, but That's the worst part about it, is it's so difficult. And I think people who are like me with the same disorder, like who are able to lead normal lives and who are able to have fulfilling, loving relationships, and who are able to be doctors and teachers and stuff like that, are the coolest because it's so hard to, and just people in general, not even people, you know, like me, like, because I don't want to try to separate myself from other people just because I have this or that. That's not the point of the video. But I think that those people are so cool because they're so noble, because it's so difficult to pull yourself out of that rut, and they just did it, and they're so confident about it, and they know what triggers them, and they're able to, you know what I'm saying, and just people in general who are at high levels, because everyone goes through, you know, shit. Everyone has shit wrong with them, so nobody really has shit wrong with them, and you just need to find what works for you. You know what I'm saying? I just think people who lead good lives are really cool. I don't know where I was going with that, which is fine, but yeah, people with the same as me who can. I'm just saying the same as me because I can relate to them. But I also want to be relatable in and of itself. So people who are like that and are still successful are the coolest to me, because I can relate to their struggles, because I've had the same struggles, and it gives me hope because, like, they're, you know, doing crazy shit for their families, good shit for their community and stuff. That means I can do the same, because we have the same shit going wrong with us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I was really going with that, but I think that's cool. So insecurities are hardest ones to deal with are the ones that aren't superficial, and the ones you actually have to work on to be better. Like, you know, my insecurities, like, kind of flipped the script on itself. It was like, I'm insecure about being emotionally sensitive because it leads me to be emotionally volatile. I don't have to be emotionally volatile. I can't help being emotionally sensitive, but I don't have to do self-destructive things in reaction to those emotions. I have and I'm kind of proud of myself, honestly, because I have, like, really good friends. I have amazing friends, the best in the world, and I have really cool family members who know me very well, and I have they're just the greatest people I know, and honestly, I have cool coworkers too. But I just have the most awesome friends, and I have who know me, and they always try to help me. I wouldn't be anywhere without them, to be honest. So that really helps. Is you could just even get one good friend, that's enough to save you, to be honest. Because that's all it took for me. That's all it takes is one person, and sometimes you can be that person for other people, and they can come back and be that person for you, which is cool. Or, you know, you just are that person. You don't have to do it for the sake of anything. But I was just saying, ironically, they can end up being the person who helps you out of that ditch. And I think it's another insecurity I have is sometimes I don't feel like I'm the person who helps people out of their holes. But everyone tells me different. But I don't know. I think it's something. It's how I am. I've learned to live with it. But it's just hard to believe that I'm capable of, you know, doing anything like that. But I just choose to believe them because they have no reason to lie to me. But I can't believe it myself. But that's fine, because that's almost the same as believing it. You know what I mean? But yeah. I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. Insecurity is hard. Hardest ones are the ones that aren't superficial, the ones you actually have to work towards. ones that are real. I thought there was a fucking demon running at me. I don't know how I saw that completely wrong. It scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. But it's like 12 in the morning right now. So everything looks like a fucking night walker. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's cool to feel like that person who got people out of their thing. This is really weird because I'm in an intersection now and I know these people can see me with my phone up. This is a little more personal because this is a little strange. Okay, they're driving past now. That's a little weirder because it's like now they know I'm sitting here with this shit to my face talking. But again, who really cares? Ball of rock in the middle of a void with a ball of hydrogen in the sky that lights it up and gives us life. Like I don't know who really cares. I think I got what I wanted to say. I hope y'all have been good. I've been very, very good. That's what I was saying earlier about I just like developing coping mechanisms and self-soothing methods. That was really good. I'm very proud of myself for having come so far. I don't know. I've never felt more proud of myself. I think it's good when you feel proud of yourself because it not only is it more validating if other people feel proud of you, but it's also not as detrimental if people don't feel proud of you because you know what you've done and you know that you've put in the work if you have, and you know if you haven't, and so it's good to feel good about yourself if you've put in the work because I don't know, fucking it feels good. That shit feels good, knowing that you put in the work and you're getting rewarded for it and you feel it in your day to day. So I'm very proud of myself for where I'm at right now. I feel very good. And the weather is amazing. And usually when winter comes around, I feel very, very sad. But this is the first winter in a few years where I feel very happy, which is really cool. Because I always associate winter with just sadness. But I don't know, this winter feels different. I think that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to keep rambling. This video is very long. But only you can, I don't know, work on your insecurities or something. I don't know. Some of them don't matter. Like my height, my musculature. I can work on my muscles. My height does. If you can't change it, it really doesn't matter. And if it does matter and you can't change it, then it still doesn't matter because you can't change it. So you might as well use that mental turmoil on something else. Direct it somewhere else because directing it at something you can't change isn't going to do anything. There are things going on in our world we can change. That we can't help out with, so we might as well focus our energy on that than some fucking social standard of how I should look, you know what I mean? But for the insecurities that do matter, like hurting people close to you, you should find a way to work on those, not only for yourself, but not only for others, but for yourself, because you deserve that. And the people who love you deserve to see you at your best. But what would I know? I'm just fucking 19. I don't know. Or I'm 20 now. That's crazy. I am 20. My birthday passed. 20-year-old in the middle of nowhere who's gonna probably stay here for the rest of his life, or maybe I'll move to another country or something. Who knows? I don't know what life has in store for me. I didn't even think I'd be here where I'm at right now. This is crazy. But that was all I wanted to say. I think I articulated myself very good this video. I'm proud of you. I love you guys. DeAndre, if you're watching, have a good day at school. And I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. I forgot one. My teeth. I'm very insecure about my teeth. See? Look at how fucked up they are. I hate them. I'm very insecure about that. And my dimple. I think it looks ugly. I hate it. That's it. I forgot those.